Welcome back to the channel. 22nd of October, just a few little updates for you. So it's a fabulous day and I'm just going to take you a quick look in the greenhouse. So as you can see, I've still left it a bit open and the vent's open 2-3 inches just to let some air through, because I mean it's actually 19.4 I can read, you know, at this moment in time. Even though we're heading late October. So anyway, you can see I've got a bit more planted up now. So that's all hill 2 overwintering lettuce, spring onions and odd coriander there. I've got my beetroot in storage. Turning around on the other side, spring onions, spinach. I've got my coriander planted out. And here we've got lamb's lettuce. I'd run out of seed, and due to things going on in my life, you know, I just forgot to order some more. Anyway, I did get round to it, so I've sown some of those. Hope I'm not too late. And for some fresh mizuna. It's a little bit dry, might need to just water those a bit. But yeah, so hopefully if they germinate, you know, they'll kind of fill up the rest of the space really. So that's what's going on in the greenhouse. So the beds are starting to get slowly cleared. The beetroot was in there, so that's all excuse me, empty now. I'm still eating these radish, fantastic. Just pulled another 4 today. And the mizuna, as you can see, is still going strong. That's been absolutely great. And I've still got some spring onions in there. The savoys are looking good in this one. And I put my soft neck garlic in there, and here we've got some spring cabbage. They're getting a bit mauled. I don't know whether that's slug or leaf cutter. Anyway, hopefully they'll, you know, those couple don't look very good, but there's about 6 that look okay. Well, that'll do us. And just waiting to see if I can get these peas to dry a bit more for seed. It's starting to dry out now. Might just get lucky with that. Just have a quick look at the cider, but before that, the only other thing is these are Ashmead's kernel. So before Storm Ashley, I think it was called, came in the day before, I went down and picked, there was about half a dozen just out of reach I couldn't get, so I'll see if they'll shake off. But yeah, so those are the last of the Ashmead kernels. Sort through those, and then yeah, so it's amazing, isn't it? A little bit of heat this last day or two, and that's what we get. Activity. Hope you can see that, guys. That's exactly what we want. And I did re-inoculate that one, as you can see. It's fermenting away nicely, so it's all good, it's all looking good. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's October the 30th. I'll just spin you around now slowly, and I just want to give you a little update right now. Garlic, I mentioned this in my last video. Here's what I saved from my elephant garlic this year to replant. And if I just sort of been in a fridge in a Ziploc bag, and I'm hoping now this camera will pick up those roots. I'll get a better example for you, just bear with me. Here's a good one. Look at all those now, they're way past, they're getting towards 10 mil, so they're absolutely ready to go in. On the little cloves, not all of them have roots, so for example there's nothing showing yet on that, but I'm going in hospital again tomorrow for a day operation, so they're going to have to go in today whether I like it or not. That one you can see roots on, so I'm just going to plant a whole lot down the micro orchard. Now this is garlic that I bought just recently. In fact, again, it was on a recent video, and if you haven't seen that, towards the end there'll be a link somewhere to to that, but these were bought organic. It was organic garlic, and every one that's fired has come through, which is brilliant. The Savoys are looking really good. Kale's fine. Let's have a quick look in the greenhouse. I've been leaving the vent open all the time just to let, and the door about here, about an inch, just to let a little bit of air through. I mean, we haven't had any really cold nights or anything. Okay, so you can see I've had some really good germination from the Mizuna. There's just maybe an odd cell that hasn't germinated, but on the whole I would say 90% definitely, plus probably. Nothing yet with the lamb's lettuce, though that could be that it just takes a while to germinate. This coriander, just look at it, it's looking really, really good, so I'm still toying with the idea of sowing even some more of that. We could probably take a picking of the spinach, you know, that's baby leaf spinach, so we may do that. And spring onions and everything, and the Hill 2 lettuce, that's all looking good. That these potted figs, I'll probably move them into the greenhouse just for over winter. See this one, I mean these will all come off, but yeah, just for added protection. And then this mint, I mean it's I can't believe it's been growing this long, but it's starting to just go now. So again, we'll just tidy that up at some point. So I've been chucking everything in the compost. You can see it's fairly full, and that's some wood ash off our wood burner. We've only had a couple of small fires so far this winter, well, autumn if you will. And then the onions, they look as though they're just about dry now, so at some point I'll tidy those up and then they can go into storage. Down the orchard, I'll see you down there. Alright guys, so we're down on the micro orchard now. So where this asparagus bed is here, there's plenty of room to put a kind of zigzag or a double row if you like of the elephant garlic along here. Last year I had it here, well this year should I say, 2024, so I think I'll move it, you know, just to try and reduce any. There were shallots in here actually, so still alliums, but I think I'll chance my arm. I think it should be okay, so I'll just there's a little bit of weeding at the moment, so I'm just going to give it a quick weed over, and then yeah, we'll get it planted in. Alright guys, so I've just took the worst of the weed out. There's quite a bit of moss in it as well, but that's not a problem. So I've these bigger ones, the rounds, or monobulbs some people call them, I'm going to plant those with the bulb planter, and it's roughly 8 inches apart or something like that. So you can see kind of where I've spaced them, and then the smaller ones are kind of doing in a zigzag fashion, which takes me not quite to the end of this bed. The last one will be there, but that should be a nice little row of elephant garlic, so I'll get on now and plant those. That's it guys, it's in, so we'll see how it does. There's always jobs to do down here of course, but I'm going to be on light duties. Hang on, I'll spin you around. I'm going to be on, see if I can switch this. There we go. So which angle should we have down there? Yeah, so I'm going to be on light duties. So say I'm going into hospital tomorrow just for day surgery. It's for a left inguinal hernia. It's only a small one, but I've been waiting for over a year. So I was booked in, and then it got cancelled. And then I was away on holiday when they rang me and asked me if I could come in, so of course I couldn't. And then in April, I think it was this year, I was diagnosed with prostate cancer. I've been umming and ahhing whether to disclose that, but after hearing about Chris Hoy, that was just terrible. So Chris Hoy, the Olympic medalist, he's stage 4 prostate cancer, terminal. Just couldn't believe it. So I thought, yeah, I really need to say about it, because I had no symptoms, I was completely asymptomatic, and it was just through a blood test, and the PSA level was over, it was 6.2, it should be 4 or less, I think it is. And so they called me back and did another one, it was the same, so then I got sent for a biopsy and it came back positive. So I've since had surgery, what they call a radical prostatectomy, so they've removed it, and thankfully I've got the all clear, although there's still quite a long process of rehabilitation. So tomorrow's surgery in comparison is pretty mild. It's just a hernia repair, so it's in and out same day. I'm there for 11:30 tomorrow, so I'm on light duties. So I've done pretty much all I can. So there'll be less videos, but I'll try and keep you up to date. But just coming back to the prostate thing, so if any of you guys out there are about 50 and you haven't had a PSA test, please can I urge you to get a PSA. It's just a simple blood test. Get yourself tested, because many times that's the thing with it, there are no symptoms until it's too late. So please, if you're a male over 50, do get yourself tested. It's just a simple blood test, and if your GP starts saying oh well, there's no point, don't take no for an answer, get yourself tested. Alright guys, so everyone stay safe, and I'll catch you soon. Bye for now.